Right guys, welcome back to Top Cricket Academy. Today we're going to be looking at doing some power hitting. We're joined by Mike, who plays at Three Bridges. He's looking to work on his power hitting, how he can improve his scoring areas and get his hands through the ball a little bit more. So Mike, what we're going to do to start with, we're going to record a little bit of footage of you just batting. We're going to have a little watch, just look to try and power hit from now, okay? And then I'll kind of jump in with some tips for the guys as well, okay? Strike. Strike, boy. A few little pointers I can give. First thing is we're quite tall when we're hitting power hitting at the moment. So we're hitting the ball from here. Actually, I think we need to be slightly lower, because what that allows us to do is be slightly close to the ball, and then we can get underneath it a bit easier. You mentioned the ones into your legs you find quite restrictive. Yeah. I think the reason is because as soon as you get to there, your weight goes up there. Unless you've got really good hand speed to be able to pick the ball up, actually you need to keep your head in here, so you can almost go with the ball. So the ones I want you to try and do, I want you to try and get yourself into a position early that you feel comfortable hitting from, probably quite a wide base, where your weight's not too much up, but also not too far down. So you want to get into about the middle, so you're in a good balanced position. And then from this position here, you'll be able to let your hands take over. And I want you to think of a hitting area you feel comfortable. If it's full, it's probably going to go over that way. As soon as it drops slightly shorter, I want you to open your shoulders, and then you try and let your bottom hand take you over that way. So simply get yourself into a nice wide base, getting a little bit lower, and trying to get into a position early that you can hit from. Want to give that a try? Find that position. Lucky. Just slightly come up again a bit quick. Head came up a little bit. Find that position, what works for you, stay in it. Yeah. Nice shape, good, nice shape. Weren't anything too straight, take me down the ground. See again, your head's coming up, which means you're always getting on top of it. You want to stay lower to get underneath it. What's happened a little bit again is that our back leg is starting to, is sort of tucking into here. What I want you to do is try and get your back leg a bit more, yourself a bit more open, because then it creates a back path for us to swing. If we're here, we're still a little bit closed off. It's not as much of a swing as if we go from here, we can engage that back hip. Does that make sense? Because when you're hitting with power, you want to hit from the back leg and your back hip into there. But actually, if my back leg's round here, I'm hitting round myself. If I get slightly more open, I can hold my position a bit better. I'm going to do a quick drill now, where I'm just going to get tennis balls. I'm just going to fire into that awkward height. I just want you to work at open hand speed, but trying to get underneath them. Yeah, so it's hand speed in here, nice and low. Get underneath them into the leg side, yeah? Good. Start a little bit lower. There you go. Oh, hit, good. So you took a step there to open yourself up. If you can already start in that position, because you've got the time, you want to take more time out of moving. You want to be still when the ball comes down. Good, get underneath it a bit more if you can, a bit lower. Sorry, it's a bit high. So nice and low in it. That's perfect. Well hit, beautifully well hit. Good. See how you're even able to pick that one up? Because you've created that base, yeah? Lovely clean swing, good. So you show me there you can do that. You've been able to hit the ball nice and cleanly. So all it is, it's about, we don't want to move too much as the ball's coming down. With power hitting, you're almost preparing yourself already. So as soon as the ball starts to come, as soon as the bowler gets to the crease, because in this position here, I'm already ready. And then I can hit through there. I've got the base hit from my back leg. Whereas if I'm looking to go, if I'm still moving, what happens is I move, then I'm maybe halfway through the movement. When the ball comes to me, that's when my hands get lost in there. Second thing is a bat swing. A couple of times your back, because when you get tall, your back swing comes over. It's like you're playing tennis. That's your bottom hand comes round. We want to get nice and low. So our back swing, try and get up. Because of the pace on the ball, can we just get under it? So as I move into throw, get yourself into position. Well played, well picked up. Better. Good strike, well played, well played. Good hands, much better hands. Lovely strike, beautiful strike. Because when you're a bit early on it, head comes up, and then the distance between your head and your hands becomes bigger. So rather than hitting from here, you're hitting from here, which is just, it's hard for your head and your hands to sync up when your head's back there and your hands are ahead of you there. Whereas if your head and your hands are almost leading together, it's a movement, see how they're almost attached. It's almost a bit of string from your chin to your hands. So my head's in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's why when we did the tennis ball feeds, because you're in one position, you just bang, it was easier. Now we've gone, granted a little bit harder with the balls because it's hard to pick up off the ground. We've now gone back to going up and trying to hit too hard. Good. Another reason for getting into that position to power hit while we're here is that from here, if it's not in our area to hit there, we can open up a 360 hitting range. So we can hit bang straight. We can then go over cover. Whereas if we're here, it's harder to go there because we're not as well balanced. So I think you can really work hard on having this solid base and this balance, because from here, you've got full hitting capabilities. Yeah? And it makes your life a lot easier. Work on trying to get into that position. Okay, a bit more pace on, so you shouldn't have to hit it as hard, but just bang. Try and find a position that's comfortable for you, and then just look at extending your hands through the ball. Try and keep your head coming forward so you don't lose your weight. There you go, great start. That's why I said about getting that wide base. If you get in there early, you can actually bring a power hitting shot into the offside there. Good hands, but can come off a bit quick. Good hit. Lovely hit, Rosie. Well played. Strike, beautiful strike. Well played, well picked up. Shot, that's a fantastic cricket shot. Well played. Every strike. You find when it's quite full, because you can tell you practice the skill a lot. It's very natural for you to hit from higher there. It's quite clean, but obviously when it comes a little bit more in here, it's when it becomes harder when you come up. So I do think it's about trying to stay a bit lower. What's interesting is you found the natural position for you, which is a bit more closed off than me. Right. But you're naturally, you hit them quite well from there. But so I wouldn't change that to try and have to do it this way, because that's the way I do it. So I like the fact you are slightly more closed off, or more in here. But just be aware that when you're too tall, it's when you like to plink them. Just staying a little bit lower for a little bit longer, actually that just enables you to come up with the ball and make hitting sixes a lot easier. Especially with the timing, like you said earlier. If your head's up here, your hands are down there, it's all out of sync. Because if you're here, that's a lot more synchronized, because then your hip, your hands and your head are all working together, working through a shot, rather than being a bit less involved. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Superb, well done mate. Thank you for watching guys. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you again for a new video soon.